Ooh. I'm declaring over my life that change starts now. This year will be different. No more settling for less than what God promised me. This year will be different. I will be transformed by the renewing of my mind tonight. This year will be different. Shining bright is my future when I refuse to repeat the past. This year will be different at last. This year will be different. I'm breaking old patterns. This year will be different. What matters is my commitment to walk in newness of life. This year will be different. End of strife comes when I embrace the change God's bringing. This year will be different. I'm singing a new song over my circumstances and my story. This year will be different for your glory. Isaiah 43:18 and 19 says, this year will be different every day. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. This year will be different at last. See, I am doing a new thing, now it springs up. This year will be different. God will fill my cup. I am doing a new thing today. This year will be different, come what may. I am doing a new thing today. This year will be different. I believe it, now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? No. This year will be different. I believe it. This year will be different in my spiritual life. This year will be different. End of strife. My relationship with God goes deeper than before. This year will be different, so much more. This year will be different in my mental health. This year will be different by God's wealth. Anxiety and depression lose their grip on me. This year will be different. I will be. This year will be different in my physical body. This year will be different. Not shoddy, but healthy habits replace destructive patterns. This year will be different. What matters? This year will be different. In my relationships here, this year will be different. Crystal clear, toxic connections end and healthy ones begin. This year will be different. I will win. This year will be different in my finances now. This year will be different. I take my vow to steward resources wisely with discipline. This year will be different, not dim. This year will be different in my career calling. This year will be different, not stalling, but advancing in purpose and professional growth. This year will be different, or so it goes. This year will be different in my family dynamics. This year will be different, not manic, but peaceful relationships built on love and grace. This year will be different. I embrace. This year will be different. It's in my mindset and thoughts. This year will be different. I have caught the vision of transformation starting from within. This year will be different. Let it begin. Paul declared this year will be different in ministry. This year will be different. Finally, forgetting what's behind, pressing toward the goal. This year will be different for my soul. Joshua declared this year will be different, entering. This year will be different. I'm surrendering old wilderness patterns to possess promised land. This year will be different by your hand. So I'm making a definitive declaration tonight. This year will be different. Shining bright is the future I'm stepping into with faith and hope. This year will be different. I can cope with whatever comes because change has already begun. This year will be different. Overcome. I am doing a new thing today. This year will be different. Come what may. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? And my story this year will be different for your glory. Not just wishful thinking, but a prophetic decree. This year will be different. I will be a living testimony of transformation power in this hour. New patterns now, old cycles broken. New patterns now, God has spoken. Change is here, I decree it so. Year different, watch me grow. Fresh beginning, clean slate beginning. Fresh beginning, I am driven to transform, become brand new. Year different, breaking through. I decree it now. My vow to change. This year will be different. Rearrange my whole life. This year will be different. I can cruise. Breaking every cycle, breaking every cycle. I'm sure that freedom is available when I choose to change. Breaking every cycle, rearrange my life according to God's design, not family curse. Breaking every cycle, not reverse. Breaking every cycle that has held my family bound. Breaking every cycle, I have found that liberation starts when someone says enough. Breaking every cycle, it's tough, but necessary for my children and my future line. Breaking every cycle by design. God wants to use me as the pattern breaker here. Breaking every cycle, crystal clear. Galatians 5:1 declares my freedom purchased. Breaking every cycle God has searched. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand breaking every cycle by your hand. Firm then and do not let yourselves be burdened. Breaking every cycle is certain. It is for freedom. Christ has set us free today. Breaking every cycle, come what may. Stand firm, do not be burdened again. Breaking every cycle, I will win. Breaking every cycle of addiction in my life. Breaking every cycle by design. Substance abuse ends with my generation now. Breaking every cycle, I take my vow. Breaking every cycle of broken relationship. Breaking every cycle, relationship. Patterns of divorce and dysfunction stop with me. Breaking every cycle, I will be. Breaking every cycle of poverty and lack here. Breaking every cycle, crystal 'cause I steward differently.
Breaking every cycle.
Finally,
Breaking every cycle.
of abuse and violence too.
Breaking every cycle.
Breaking through patterns of harm in this healing begins in
Breaking
me.
every cycle.
I will be
Breaking every cycle.
of mental illness passed down.
Breaking every cycle.
Not drown in depression, anxiety that plague my family.
Breaking every cycle.
I will be
Breaking every cycle.
of religious bondage here.
Breaking every cycle.
Without fear, legalism ends as grace becomes my family
Breaking
story.
every cycle.
For your glory,
Breaking every cycle.
of unforgiveness held tight,
Breaking every cycle.
shining bright. Bitterness that poisoned generations stops in
Breaking every cycle.
finally.
Breaking every cycle.
Of shame and condemnation,
Breaking every cycle.
celebration, guilt that haunt ancestors ends in my
Breaking
lifetime.
every cycle.
By design, Moses broke every cycle of slavery mindset here.
Breaking every cycle.
Crystal clear, led Israel from bondage into freedom land.
Breaking every cycle.
By God's hand, David broke every cycle of obscurity and shame.
Breaking every cycle.
In God's name, rose from shepherd boy to become the king.
Breaking every cycle.
I will sing. So I'm taking my stand as the cycle breaker now.
Breaking every cycle.
I take my vow to live differently than those who came before.
Breaking every cycle.
So much more than just surviving, I am thriving in new patterns.
Breaking every cycle.
What matters, it is for freedom Christ has set us free today.
Breaking every cycle. Come what may.
Stand firm, do not be burdened again.
Breaking every cycle.
Breaking every cycle that has held my family
Breaking
down.
every cycle.
I have found that liberation starts when someone says enough.
Breaking every cycle.
It's tough, but necessary for my children and my future line.
Breaking every cycle.
By design, God wants to use me as the pattern breaker here.
Breaking every cycle.
Crystal clear is my calling to win what's been repeated for years.
Breaking every cycle.
Through the tears and the struggle, I emerge as the one who changed.
Breaking every cycle.
Rearranged,
Chains are broken.
patterns ended.
Chains are broken.
God intended
Me to be
the one who stopped
every cycle.
at the top. New legacy
Starts with me.
New legacy,
I will be
the break of always.
every cycle.
All my days,
Every cycle.
it ends with me.
Breaking every cycle.
It ends with me.
Breaking every cycle.
I will be the one who changed.
Breaking every cycle.
Rearrange my family tree.
Breaking every cycle.
I'm done accepting less than what God promised me. No more settling. Mediocrity is no longer acceptable in my life. No more settling. End of strife comes when I raise my standards to match God's plan. No more settling. By your hand I'm positioned for more than I've been receiving. No more settling. Believing. No more settling for less than God's best for me. No more settling. I will be unwilling to compromise on what He's promised here. No more settling. Crystal clear is my commitment to pursue excellence. Not easy. No more settling. On my knees I'm praying for courage to reach for something more. No more settling. I am sure. Philippians 3:12-14 instruct. No more settling. I will construct. Not that I have already obtained all this or have. No more settling. God will have been made perfect, but I press on to take hold of. No more settling. From above I press on toward the goal today. No more settling. Come what may. No more settling. Giving my all. No more settling. In my spiritual growth and depth. No more settling. Not bereft, but pursuing maturity in my walk with God. No more settling. I applaud. No more settling in my relationships and love. No more settling. From above standards come for healthy connections, not toxic. No more settling. I did this. No more settling. In my career and calling here. No more settling. Crystal clear. Purpose requires excellence, not just showing up. Settling. Fill my cup. Oh, no more settling. In my health and physical care. No settling. Everywhere my body deserves respect and proper stewardship. No more settling. Relationships. Oh, no more settling in my financial situation. No more settling. Celebration comes when I pursue prosperity, not just survival. No more settling. Revival. Oh, no more settling in my mental and emotional health. No more settling. By God's will, therapy and growth are worth the investment. No more settling. Heaven sent. No more settling in my education and learning. No more settling. I am yearning for knowledge and wisdom that expand my mind. No more settling. I will find. No more settling in my impact and in influence here. No more settling. Crystal clear. Legacy requires reaching beyond my comfort zone. No more settling. I have known. Caleb declared no more settling at 885. No more settling. Stay alive. Give me this mountain despite my advanced state. No more settling. Turn the page. Yes, Esther declared no more settling for safety here. No more settling. Without fear. Risk to life. Refusing to settle for silence. No more settling. Not defiant. So I'm raising my expectations to match God's will. No more settling. Standing still is no longer an option when more is available. No more settling. Not feeble, but strong is my pursuit of everything promised. No more settling. I insist. I press on toward the goal today. No more settling for less than God's best for me. No more settling. I will be unwilling to compromise on what He's no more settling. Crystal clear. Crystal clear is my commitment to pursue excellence, not ease. No more settling. On my knees I'm praying for courage to reach for something more. No more what's promised me. More settling, finally. Yeah, no more settling. I reach higher. No more settling. I aspire to God's no more settling. I request all He's done. No more settling. 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 My perspective is changing. Everything changes too. Fresh start mindset. I will give attention to renewing my mind, not repeating thoughts. Fresh start mindset, what God's got is better than my limited perspective on life. End of strife. Fresh start mindset transforms how I see everything. Fresh start mindset. I am bringing new thought patterns that align with truth, not fear. Fresh start mindset. Crystal clear is the power of renewed thinking to change my world. Fresh start mindset. Unfurled. Romans 12:2 commands this transformation. Fresh start mindset. Celebration. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but fresh start mindset. What God's got. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Fresh start mindset. Amen. Be transformed by renewing your mind today. Fresh start mindset. Come what may, then you will know God's good, pleasing will. Fresh start mindset. Standing still. Fresh start mindset about my past and my history. Fresh start mindset. Finally, yeah. Yesterday doesn't define my tomorrow anymore. Fresh start mindset. I am sure. Fresh start mindset about my failures and mistakes. Fresh start mindset. What it takes is grace to see redemption, not condemnation. Fresh start mindset. Jubilation. Fresh start mindset about my potential and calling. Fresh start mindset. Not stalling, but believing God's assessment over my doubts. Fresh start mindset. No route. Fresh start mindset about my relationships here. Fresh start mindset. Crystal clear. People can change and so can I with God's help. Fresh start mindset. I have yelped. Fresh start mindset about my finances and resources. Fresh start mindset. Multiple sources. Abundance thinking replaces scarcity mentality. Fresh start mindset. Finally, yeah. Fresh start mindset about my health and my body. Fresh start mindset. Not shoddy, but valuable is how I view this temple here. Fresh start mindset. Drawing near. Fresh start mindset about my future and my hope. Fresh start mindset. I can cope. Tomorrow holds promise, not just repetition. Fresh start mindset. God's mission. Fresh start mindset about my worth and my value. Fresh start mindset. I will have you know I'm precious regardless of performance. Yeah. Fresh start mindset. denial. Fresh start mindset. Not on trial, but restored. Jesus gave him new perspective. Fresh start mindset. Effective. Saul needed fresh start mindset on Damascus Road. Fresh start mindset. God bestowed new identity, replacing old persecutor mindset. Fresh start mindset. Not upset. So I'm on a fresh start mindset. Transforms how I see everything. Fresh start mindset. I am bringing new thought patterns that align with truth, not fear. Fresh start mindset. Crystal clear is the power of renew. Thinking to change my world. Fresh start mindset. Unfurled like a banner over my life, declaring change. Fresh start mindset. Rearrange, new perspective changes all. New perspective, I stand tall. Renewed thinking transforms me. Start mindset. Finally, mind made new. Mind made new. By God's truth, mind made new. Live in proof. Change thoughts lead to change. Mindset in the strife. Fresh start mindset. Fresh start mindset. New thoughts today. Fresh start mindset. Come what may, I think different. Fresh start mindset. Heaven sent. This renew. Fresh start mindset. I'm prophesying over my years what God has shown. What I speak has creative power to shape my future. Breakthrough declare. I am sure that declarations align my reality with heaven. Breakthrough declare. God has given. Breakthrough declare. Oh, every area of my life. Breakthrough declare. End of strife comes when my words align with God's promises. Breakthrough declare. God blesses those who speak faith, not fear, into existence. Breakthrough declare. Proverbs 18:21 reminds me clearly. Breakthrough declare. Drawing near me. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those breakthrough declare. God compose who love it will eat its fruit. Speak life today. Breakthrough declare. Come what may. The tongue has power of life and death today. Breakthrough declare. Come what may. Come what may. Those who love it eat its fruit here. Breakthrough. Breakthrough declare. Crystal clear. Breakthrough declare. Breakthrough declare. In my spiritual intimacy. Breakthrough declared, I will be closer to God. breakthrough declared at 85. Breakthrough declared. I am yearning. Wisdom and knowledge increase exponentially. Finally, heaven declared. Breakthrough declared at 85. Breakthrough declared is good enough. Breakthrough declared. I insist that my words create reality when aligned with God. I applaud the power of prophetic declaration over my ear. Crystal clear. This whole year, breakthrough declares. Don't determine tomorrow's outcomes, leaving the past behind. I'm not defined by what happened before this moment, leaving the past behind. Heaven sent is the grace to move forward without yesterday's weight, leaving the past behind. It's not too late, leaving the past behind. I'm not looking back anymore, leaving the past behind. I am sure that forward is the only direction worth pursuing, leaving the past behind. Not stewing in regret or shame, but moving into new things, leaving the past behind. My King. Philippians 3:13 and 14 say, leaving the past behind. Every day, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is, leaving the past behind. What is ahead I press on toward the goal to win the prize, leaving the past behind. I will rise, forgetting what is behind today, leaving the past behind. Come what may, I press on toward the goal ahead, leaving the past behind. God has said, on me, leaving the past behind. I will be leaving the past behind. My hurt and my trauma, leaving the past behind. Like drama that no longer controls my present or future, leaving the past behind. God's nurture, leaving the past behind. In God's name, forgiveness releases me from condemnation's grip, leaving the past behind. Now
the past behind.
Relationship, reconciliation, or release both bring freedom.
Leaving the past behind.
God's kingdom,
Leaving the past behind. My
financial struggles,
leaving the past behind.
not juggle, but release yesterday's lack into today's provision.
Leaving the past behind.
God's decision, leaving the past behind. My health challenges then.
Leaving the past behind.
Amen. Healing is available regardless of history.
Leaving the past behind.
Mystery.
Leaving the past behind. My
Mental bondage here.
leaving the past behind.
Crystal clear. Depression, anxiety lose their historical grip.
Leaving the past behind.
Not let slip. Lot's wife fell, leaving the past behind completely.
Leaving the past behind.
So sweetly, God wants us forward, not looking at destruction.
Leaving the past behind.
Not obstruction. Peter succeeded, leaving the past behind fully. Leaving the past behind truly. Denied Jesus, yet became the rock of church. Leaving the past behind. Not alert, so I'm choosing to release my grip on yesterday.
Leaving the past behind.
Come what may, forward is my direction regardless of history.
Leaving the past behind.
Mystery of new mercies every morning calls me onward.
Leaving the past behind.
Torn, forgetting what is behind today.
Leaving the past behind.
Come what may, I press on toward the goal ahead. Leaving the past behind. God has said,
Leaving the past.
I'm not looking back anymore.
Leaving the past behind.
I am sure that forward is the only direction worth pursuing. Leaving the past behind. Not stowing in regret or shame, but moving into new things.
Leaving the past behind.
My King has called me to a future not bound by history. Leaving the past behind. Mystery. Moving forward, not looking back.
Moving forward on track.
For my future,
Past release, the past behind.
at the feast
No more change.
from yesterday.
No more change from yesterday. No more change, come what may.
I am free.
Move ahead, the past behind.
God has said,
Leaving the past behind.
moving forward now.
Leaving the past behind.
I take my vow to let go, leaving the past behind. Others free into my future.
Leaving the past
Behind. Ooh. Hey. My faith is growing to match the promises I've received.
new level faith.
What worked yesterday won't be sufficient for tomorrow.
New level faith.
Not sorrow, but excitement about spiritual growth that's required.
New level faith.
Inspired. level faith, a new level. Blessings coming my way. New level faith every day. My trust in God must expand to receive what's new level faith. Not vexed, but stretched is my capacity to believe Him. New level faith, not dim. Hebrews 11:6 declares the requirement. New level faith, heaven sent. Without faith it is impossible to please God, because new level faith, just because. Anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists. New level faith, I insist. Without faith, impossible to please God today. New level faith, come what may. Must believe that He exists and rewards. New level faith, His words. New level faith, for provision beyond my resources. Multiple sources God opens when I trust Him for the impossible. New level faith, not feeble. New level faith, for healing beyond medical diagnosis. Changes when God intervenes supernaturally here. New level faith, crystal clear. Oh, new level faith, for breakthrough beyond my abilities. New level faith, finally, what I cannot do, God accomplishes through me. New level faith, I will be. New level faith, for influence beyond my platform, keeping me warm. Is the awareness that God amplifies my impact. New level faith, intact. New level faith, for relationships beyond my past. New level faith, at last. Restoration happens when I trust God fully. New level faith, truly. Oh, new level faith, for purpose beyond my understanding. Not demanding, but trusting that God's plan exceeds my vision. God's decision. Oh, new level faith, for patience beyond my comfort. New level faith, not to hurt, but to grow requires waiting on God's timing. Oh, I'm climbing. Oh, new level faith, for obedience beyond my preference. Your presence matters more than my comfort when you call. New level faith, giving my all. Abraham demonstrated new level faith dramatically. New level faith, finally left home not knowing where God was leading. New level faith, not needing. Oh, Moses demonstrated new level faith at Red Sea. New level faith, I will be. Trusting God's deliverance when trapped completely. New level faith, so sweetly. So I'm stretching my capacity to believe God bigger. New level faith, pull the trigger on promises that seem impossible to naturalize. New level faith, I will rise to the level of trust required for this season. New level faith, for this reason. Without faith, impossible to please God today. New level faith, come what may. Oh, must believe that He exists and rewards. New level faith, His words. Whoa, new level faith, a new level, blessings coming my way. New level faith, every day there. My trust in God must expand to receive what's next. Love fixed, but I'm trusting His schedule, even when mine seems better. God's perfect timing. What I want now may not be what I need right here. God's perfect timing, crystal clear, is always better than my impatient demands. God's perfect timing, by your hands. God's perfect timing is better than my rushed agenda. God's perfect timing, not tender but wise is the delay that prepares me for blessing. God's perfect timing, confessing my need to surrender into His sovereign plan. God's perfect timing, I understand. Ecclesiastes 3:1 and 11 remind me, yeah. God's perfect timing. Finally, there is a time for everything and a season for God's perfect time. So much more. Every activity under the heavens He has made. God's perfect time. Not afraid. Oh, there is a time for everything today. God's perfect timing. Come what may, a season for every activity here. God's perfect timing, crystal clear. God's perfect timing, for marriage and relationship. God's perfect timing, relationship. Yeah. Waiting produces better results than rushing. God's perfect timing, not crushing. God's perfect timing, for career advancement here. God's perfect timing, crystal clear. Promotion comes when preparation meets opportunity. Finally, yeah. God's perfect timing, for financial breakthrough now. God's perfect timing, I take my vow to trust that provision arrives exactly when needed. God's perfect timing, hey, not conceded. God's perfect timing, for healing and restoration. God's perfect timing, celebration comes when the season of suffering has served purpose. God's perfect timing, your service. God's perfect time for ministry and calling. God's perfect time, hey, not stalling but preparing through seasons of hiddenness first. Oh, God's perfect timing, not cursed. God's perfect timing for answers to my prayers. God's perfect timing, everywhere delay doesn't mean denial, just divine scheduling. God's perfect timing, I'm singing. God's perfect time for dreams to be fulfilled. God's perfect time, hey, God has willed that some promises require years of preparation. God's perfect time, jubilation. Oh, God's perfect timing for promises to manifest. God's perfect timing, I'm blessed to wait knowing He's working behind the scenes. God's perfect timing, God deems Joseph experienced God's perfect timing. God's perfect timing, finally 13 years from dream to fulfillment taught patience. God's perfect timing, not ancient. Oh, Moses experienced God's perfect timing completely, yeah. God's perfect timing, so sweetly. 40 years prepared him for 40 years leading. God's perfect timing, not needing, yeah. So I'm surrendering my timeline to His wisdom now. God's perfect timing, I take my vow to trust that delays are divine, not denials here. God's perfect timing, crystal clear that what arrives on schedule is worth the wait. God's perfect timing, hey, it's not too late. There is a time for everything today. God's perfect timing, come what may, a season for every activity here, yeah. God's perfect timing, hey, crystal clear. It's better than my rush falls. Yeah. Trusting His clock, yeah. Not my own. Trusting His clock, yeah. I have known His timing's best, always right. Perfect timing, shining bright. Patient waiting, yeah, produces growth. Patient waiting, or so it goes. God knows when, yeah, I trust Him. Perfect timing, not dim. Ooh, God's perfect timing. I trust Your win. God's perfect timing, again and again. God's perfect timing, You're never late. God's perfect timing, I will wait on Your schedule. God's perfect timing. Scarcity thinking ends as I embrace abundance mindset. Overflow begins now. I'm no longer operating from a place of lack tonight. Overflow begins now. Shining bright is my future when I believe God's provision is real. Overflow begins now, I can feel. Overflow begins now in every area of my life. Overflow begins now. End of strife comes when abundance replaces scarcity. Overflow begins now. I'm drinking from the well of God's unlimited resources here. Overflow begins now. Crystal clear. Overflow begins now. Malachi 3:10 promises this overflow to me. Overflow begins now. I will bring the whole tithe into the storehouse that there. Overflow begins now. Everywhere, maybe food in my house. Test me and it says the overflow begins now. God will guide, Lord, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates. Overflow begins now. It's not too late. Test me and see if I will not today. Overflow begins now. Come what may, throw open floodgates of heaven here. Oh, overflow begins now. Crystal clear. Overflow begins now in my financial situation. Overflow begins now. Celebration, more than enough becomes my reality, not struggle. Overflow begins now. Not juggle. Overflow begins now in my health and energy. Overflow begins now. Finally, vitality and strength abound in my body. Overflow begins now. Not shutting. Overflow begins now in my relationships and love. Overflow begins now. From above, connections multiply, bringing joy and support. Overflow begins now. I report. Overflow begins now in my opportunities here. Overflow begins now. Crystal clear. Doors open that I never imagined possible. Overflow begins now. Not feeble. Overflow begins now in my influence and impact. Overflow begins now. Intact is my platform for kingdom purposes expanding. Overflow begins now. Not demanding. Overflow begins now in my wisdom and knowledge. Overflow begins now. Acknowledge, understanding increases beyond my education. Overflow begins now. Jubilation. Overflow begins now in my peace and my joy. Overflow begins now. Not destroy, but build is what abundance of God's presence does. Overflow begins now. Just because overflow begins now in my time and my margin. Overflow begins now. Not starving, but filled with sufficient hours for what matters. Overflow begins now. What matters? The widow experienced overflow begins now. Begins now. Finally, oil multiplies. multiply beyond our vessel's capacity.
Overflow begins now.
I will be the 5,000 experienced. Overflow begins now. Clearly,
Overflow begins now.
drawing near me. 5 loaves fed multitudes with baskets remaining.
Overflow begins now.
Not complaining. So I'm declaring that lack ends and overflow starts.
Overflow begins now.
In my heart, I believe that God's resources are unlimited here.
Overflow begins now.
Crystal clear that more than enough is my portion this year.
Overflow begins now.
Drawing near, test me and see if I will not today.
Overflow begins now.
Come when may, throw open floodgates of heaven here.
Overflow begins now.
Crystal clear,
Overflow begins now.
in every area of my life.
Overflow begins now.
In strife comes when abundance replaces scarcity thinking.
Overflow begins now.
I'm drinking from the well of God's unlimited resources here.
Overflow begins now.
Crystal clear is my expectation that more than enough arrives
Overflow begins now.
in my life.
Abundance now.
Scarcity is,
Abundance now.
God transcends
My limitations.
with His supply. Begins now.
Not try.
More than enough is my portion. More than enough. No distortion of God's provision. Overflowing. It begins now.
Freely flowing.
Oh,
I receive it.
overflow begins now.
I believe it.
Abundance here.
Abundance here. Crystal clear.
More than enough.
Overflow begins now.
We walk through the declaration of transformation. This year will be different. Celebration complete. We started declaring this year will be different. Boldly, this year will be different, not coldly. We proclaim breaking every cycle in our families.
This year will be different.
Finally, we declare no more settling for less than God's best.
This year will be different.
I am blessed. We embrace fresh start mindset, renewing our minds.
This year will be different.
I will find this year will be different. Has been our declaration. This year will be different. Jubilation
Fills us as we embrace
transformation fully.
This year will be different, truly.
Oh, we prophesied breakthrough declared over our lives.
This year will be different.
End of strife. We release leaving the past behind our history.
This year will be different.
Mystery. We activated new level faith for bigger things.
This year will be different.
Oh, my King. We surrender to God's perfect timing and schedule.
This year will be different.
Not dull.
From Kingdom Voices Gospel, we testify today.
This year will be different, come what may. That change is not just possible, but certain.
This year will be different.
Oh, not hurting. We declare overflow begins now in abundance.
This year will be different.
Not dance around the issue, but directly claim prosperity change.
This year will be different.
Rearrange our lives according to God's design, not our past.
This year will be different. At last,
we're living testimonies of transformation power.
This year will be different.
In this hour,
this year will be different.
Has been our declaration.
This year will be
jubilation.
This year will be different.
Jubilation
fills us as we embrace
transformation fully.
This year will be different.
Truly,
change
is not just coming, it has already begun.
Every obstacle through faith
and determination.
This year will be different.
Celebration of new patterns, new mindsets, new outcomes ahead.
This year will be different.
God has said that we are not bound by
yesterday's limitations.